Introducing the all-new Corolla. Karina Escobar and Carmen had been neighbors for over 2 years in Harmon. Carmen's son used to play with Karina's son until one day they noticed something wrong. Karina learned Carmen and her son were evicted by their landlord and found them by the dumpster of their condo area.
All they had was like a few luggages of clothes they were lugging around. So it was just really devastating for us.
Karina called the mayor for help and asked Carmen if she had any family. Carmen told her she had relatives in Jigo, and Karina helped transport them there. She thought everything was okay until she saw them on the side of the road a week later by the Prestige Automotive area. She didn't know how to help them.
I just felt hopeless, I just felt helpless at that time, and I just was really saddened about it, and I just really couldn't do anything anymore.
But then a few weeks ago, her brother Will came across Carmen and her son while going to his dental appointment. He took a photo of them, gave them money, and the boy started crying. He wanted to reach out further and utilize the power of social media.
When I saw the photo, I called up my brother and I said, hey, Will, I know this family, I've been trying to help them, and I'm like, a deadlock right now. I don't know, where else to go with this, and so he says, okay, let's start a fundraiser. So he started a fundraiser on Facebook.
Calling it the best use of Facebook, the Escobars were able to share the story of Carmen and her son and how people can donate online to help them.
And it just went viral after that. I think about 33 people had shared it, and the money was just pouring in within, I think, 2 or 3 days. About $1,900 was already raised for this family.
The generosity of people gave Carmen the strength to press forward. She knew $1,900 would help the family, but not enough to get them off the streets. She contacted Gura for several days. No one answered. Carmen's social worker wasn't in. Karina finally talked to Gura last week Wednesday, asking them for help. She says she was shocked to learn Carmen was wrongfully terminated and was still in the system. She was even more disturbed that Gura paid the landlord for October and November, even though the landlord evicted them and left them on the streets.
It was a whole misunderstanding. It was just a big mess, and so, I sent my family, I sent a mass text message out to my family, go and find Carmen and her son. I need to bring them to Gura to sort this mess out.
Scouring the island, Karina finally found Carmen and her son at an East Agana pavilion. They waited hours for Carmen's son to return from school. The following day, she took the day off from work and brought them first thing in the morning to meet Carmen's social worker.
They did admit that it was their fault, that they didn't do a follow-up to check on them, knowing that she's, she has no transportation. Her son is a special need child, they don't know how to fight for themselves. They just, accepted what they were told, that you were terminated.
She notes Gura advised them to look for a 2-bedroom place. In the meantime, Karina's mom housed Carmen and her son since last week Wednesday. Guided by her heart, Karina went to her old apartment in Tamuning to see if anything was available for her neighbors. They were in luck. The realtor accepted Section 8 and paperwork was done quickly.
So we went over there and we explained the story to him, and he just worked on the paperwork right away. Contacted social worker, and we got their place by the next day.
Fighting back tears, Carmen tells PNC what it was like to be homeless since September 30th.
It's horrible, That is like after typhoon and still raining, raining. We're going place.
She continues to describe how they would walk in bad weather conditions to sleep on the beach across from Jamaican Grill in Hagåtña and parts of Derido and Harmon.
We just walk, pushing the heavy cart with my son and sleeping at the bench, me on the chair, and with actually I have a medical problem thing, but I just go like,
yeah, that's okay.
God is watching over us.
Despite her setback, Carmen says she continues to smile. She even found it funny how the homeless people she met through riding the transit discovered she was also in the same situation.
The homeless, they go like, Carmen, you too?
Carmen's move-in day was postponed until tomorrow. While she and Karina shed a lot of tears together, they thank the community for their generosity. Karina also sends this final message.
Just reach out, that's all. Just give a little time, be a blessing to somebody. That's it.
Josh Tikenko, PNC News.